This is going to be a super short video for the 10 people in Australia who are thinking of buying the Unimig trolley to put their welder on. Firstly, not many people are going to buy it because it's pretty expensive for a trolley, and secondly, it's pretty big, so if you've got a small shed, it's not going to fit. The good thing is it has 2 cylinders on the back of it and you can wheel them around. The wheels are good, so I've got a sort of not a rough floor on the shed, but I've got rugs and all sorts of stuff to go over. Runs over them quite nicely, and it's got 3 drawers to put your bits and bobs in, and the welder sits up on top pretty happily. It comes in a whacking great box. It's 87 kilos, I reckon, delivered. So if you've just got a small car, you're not going to fit into the back. I ended up taking my ute, that one over there, and they dropped it on the back with a forklift. When you pull it all apart, there's a reasonable amount of packing, so maybe it comes down to 80 kilos when it's all unpacked. But still, it's a pretty heavy piece of kit. I had a couple of issues putting it together. The main one was right at the start, when I was putting the wheels on, the bolts which go to hold the wheels on, either I cross-threaded it, which I don't think I did, but anyway, snapped the bolt off. I was using a rattle gun, and perhaps I should have just been doing it with a spanner. But first one went in quite happily, second one snapped off, had to drill it, tap it, put it in again. I don't know, 10 minutes extra work. The rest of it went together quite smoothly. The manual was pretty good. A few things were a bit confusing as to which way around certain plates go on. Sometimes I put something on and it was upside down, I had to pull it off and do it again. But if you built something from IKEA, you'll muddle through this. The reason I got the trolley was just to tidy things up. I had 3 welders, 3 different welders. I had a 3-phase Fronius for doing aluminium welding. I had a BOC Kempe, which was my metal welder, and I've got a Kempe TIG welder, and this machine does all 3 things. The Fronius was 3-phase, and sometimes you need to use it where you haven't got 3-phase. This is only 15 amps. It's enough for what I want to do. Especially for the aluminium side of things, there's enough grunt there to do probably up to 4 to 6 mil plate, which is all I need to do. I haven't got much more to say than that. The thing that surprised me was how heavy it was, and picking it up, you'll need something reasonable to pick it up, and it seems to be pretty good quality. Putting it together went reasonably smoothly. I think they could improve the instructions on putting it together slightly. There are a couple of things where they've obviously improved stuff and made some small changes, like the hinges on the main door didn't look anything like the hinges in the manual, and it stumped me for a while. I thought they'd missed the pieces, but there's a revised hinge which eventually I worked out and fixed it on. So if you want something to keep your garage tidy and be portable so you can wheel it around, it's a pretty good unit. I'm pretty happy with it. It solves a few problems with mobility and storage all at once. The only downside is how much it costs. I made a small mod just by putting on a little bracket on the side, just like that, nothing too high tech, just to hold the foot control for the TIG welder, and the drawers are quite a good size to just hold bits and pieces, and the cupboard's big enough to hold, not much light there, but that's got my second hand set